room Airbnb, right, Wes?
Yeah.
We booked last minute yesterday when we were coming from Monte Alegre do Sul, the Happy Hills, which was an amazing place. We have some live videos there. But we came to the city. One, it was raining. Two, there was a lot of things to do and go to the mall, get a couple trinkets, and Wes had to, you know, truly witness this behemoth of a wonderful city. So this morning we're here having some breakfast, eating some Italian bread from Ginapoli Pizzaria, and the peppers e as pimentas do Viciado em Pimenta. Esse é alho defumado caramelizado that we ate with the Italian bread from the Ginapoli Pizza, drinking a little bit of coffee. So we'll plan our day, chit chat, get some opinions from Wesley as far as the day 3. Yesterday was day 3 of your trip, Wes.
Was it already?
I think so, right? Because it was a Sunday.
Yeah, it came out on Sunday.
Tuesday, yeah.
You know what though? What we did though is we took advantage of Sunday because of getting in so early in the morning.
That's right.
We took advantage of the day, so it gave us another day of, let's say, vacation rather than travel.
Yes.
I'm going to tell you, are we live, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What I did was, I took a pill or something once I got on the plane to relax, you know. I went and got one from my doctor, and I said I'm going to go on this plane ride for 10 and a half hours.
From Chicago?
Yeah, and I was going to be bouncing off the walls. I didn't know if I could handle it. I wasn't ready for it.
You weren't?
No, not for the plane flight, no. I was ready for this, but I wasn't ready for the plane flight. And I knew it was going to be tough, so I went to my doctor and asked him for tranquilizer of some sort, whatever they give you. Horse tranquilizer. Anyways, and then I got on the plane, I took the medication, and I'm saying like within an hour, I fell asleep and I woke up when we were landing. So it worked out really nice.
That did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Did you even eat did you eat their food or no?
I was like, when I went first, they fed us like about our first hour into the flight, and they fed us like again 45 minutes before we landed.
Yeah.
And those are the times like when I woke up.
Okay.
I woke up to them asking me if I wanted eggs or not. So it was.
That's kind of what happens to me sometimes.
Yeah.
Without you have to cancel the horse tranquilizer. I don't do those.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't remember
I'm
how
kidding. I'm kidding.
With the prescribed me some sleeping pills and sort. But it worked out wonderful. What other questions you got?
Yesterday when we were driving to São Paulo, right, and we start hitting traffic, and like your experience on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On the drive coming into Vila Olímpia Mall, that was your first shopping mall.
Yeah, that was now that mall. Should I tell you what it reminds me of? It reminded me of. It kind of did remind me of that mall in Michigan, Minnesota, Mall of America. Mm-hmm. It gave me that kind of a feel.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't as big, but it gave me that kind of a feel. It seemed like it was a mall in a circle, or a gyro or something. This mall was. And everything evolved around the center of the escalators, which was really kind of neat. Did a bunch of cool stores.
True, yeah.
Had some cool stores. The food court was up like I think on the 6th or 7th floor. It was a fun experience, really nice. They had some good stuff. We went to a pharmacy there, didn't we? What else?
Went to the pharmacy, went to like the staples of here, like a Calunga, to buy your connectors and etc.
Yeah, and then that was one thing too, is that initially their outlets are different than the ones in the United States and probably in other countries as well. Mm-hmm. Anyways, so we need all these adapters so you can charge your phones and stuff like that. Jay saved the day where we kind of realized all this, that I wasn't prepared that way. Near the late part of the first day, Jay would save the day by having some, Jay's a experienced traveler and does quite a bit of it. So he was prepared for it and worked out just fine, but then set me up so I could travel as far. And not be so dependent on Jay. Yeah, and Jay's got a lot of other things he's doing besides
this, right?
Besides this and hanging around, like, well, because they have fun. I see Jay actually doing his job during the day and stuff, and I actually try to go walk away, maybe go for a little walk or something like that.
And yesterday you did. Yesterday you went to a place called the Consulate of Bahia restaurant, and you went for dinner. How was that?
Yeah, that was really a lot of fun. The food was awesome. The service was great. And then I paid, and my big fear was until you told me that it was fine. I was worried that I didn't pay enough. That I didn't leave a big enough tip. I was worried about that.
I know you were.
And so with that being said, I threw a little more at it, and they don't tip as great as they do in the United States. The United States pay usually, yeah, in the United States usually the rule of thumb is 20%.
Yes, but in the restaurants here, you will see that they're already adding like I think 18 or something as the service fee. So you're already paying on the bill.
Yeah, I couldn't read the goddamn thing receipt anyway. I just gotta kind of wing it and go by trust. Go by trust, you know.
Yeah. So today we'll do a little bit of shopping in the morning. This store called Eurico, right? That sells great shoes for folks, big feet. Let's just say they're 14 and up. They have 13s and whatnot, but if you're 14 and up, that's the store for you to go. If you want to go to the store, that's where you used to go. It's really nice, and then if you buy dress shoes, like I said, as a consultant, then you have to be walking with clients and traveling. It's like at the airport, where you have to have no Crocs, but actually dress shoes. They will last forever, and they're so comfortable.
Jay and I, we actually we've talked about footwear in regards to business and stuff many times before the past. I know it sounds weird, but it's just part of men talk about shit, right? So. That is what we talked about, and I had told Jay that I really wanted to get some really good shoes, working shoes, and so it was really kind of funny. To the shoe store was part of the itinerary in Brazil.
It is, yes.
Yeah, it was part of the itinerary that we set up even before we got here.
Correct.
That we were going to go, okay, on this day we're going to the shoe store, and so it was really kind of fun, and
There's also some outlets, right? I'm not into this one, but there's some outlets when you go towards the countryside. Just like in the U.S., you have outlets, you have big cities, etc. And they also have, very, very good selection of leather shoes, etc. But yeah, so that's what we're doing for those wondering. Again, we're still working on this setup of live and finding out exactly how we're going to complete the trip. Is really a free-flowing trip. We have a couple interviews already scheduled with a couple business owners. We have Bottom of the Dew, which is a really good restaurant, a couple blocks up here, close to our Airbnb. That the food is amazing, the environment is amazing. They have their own cachaça as well. Beer selection, really have a great time. Guy has been there for like 20 years. The menu comes from like his grandmother and then his mother, and you know what I mean? So it's really, everything is purposely selected, but in a very casual way, right? You don't feel like, oh, this is perfect for this. It's just, go and have fun. So I went there like 3-4 times already on my trip, and I really grew to, like the guy and the people that are there is really, really cool. So we're going to chat with him and find out, what makes him, what makes him tick and things like that. So
what I just found out like minutes ago. Yeah, actually I did. Is that what's that alcohol, cachaça.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of like, you're buying like Bacardi rum or something. But that's actually a micro whiskey. Everyone kind of has their own.
Oh, like people distill on their own.
Yeah.
And what did you think it was more like? I didn't understand what you said.
Like an international product, like buying Tito's.
Oh, like it was as commercially done as a vodka thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a commercially done vodka thing, but in actuality, a lot of communities distill their own.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, and I think it tastes a lot like.
You keep saying like tequila. Please don't say that. I can't believe that you think it tastes like tequila.
Yeah, and then the one that we had last night, that one had a lime back flavor.
Lime what?
Lime.
Oh, okay.